Episode 1. Out the night the bedroom opened. Narrator. Warm, cinematic tone. It started in a bedroom. Not a glamorous one. Not a superstar DJ studio. Just 4 walls, slightly cracked paint, a mattress pushed too close to a desk, and a controller glowing like it believed in something bigger. He stood in the middle of it. Headphones on, eyes closed, kick drum steady, bassline thick, the world outside quiet. But inside that room, something was waking up. He'd always believed the bedroom was temporary. A practice ground. A launch pad. A cocoon. Tonight, though it felt different, the mix wasn't just tight. It was alive. The hi-hats shimmered like tiny sparks. Pads rolled in like mist across a mountain. And when he dropped the filter slowly, the room shifted. Not physically, but perceptibly. The ceiling seemed higher, the floor deeper, the air warmer. He opened his eyes. The posters on the wall flickered. Festival lights where there should have been lamp shadows. Crowd noise where there should have been silence. He laughed.
Right, AP, this is new.
The door creaked open. His mate leaned in.
Oh, you building something massive again? Ooh.
He didn't answer, just nodded toward the decks.
Oh, feel that. Ooh.
His mate stepped inside. The bass hit him in the chest. Not loud, just powerful, like a pulse. They looked at each other. Same thought, same grin.
A room at the top? Oh.
No debate, no hesitation. That was the answer. Transition. Music moment. Keys grabbed. Jackets thrown on. Controller lights left glowing behind them like a promise. The night air outside was cold. Sharp. Awake. The car engine started like a drum roll before a drop. They pulled out onto the road. Streetlights blurred into golden streaks. The stereo filled the car with rolling trance pads and bouncing bass. And something strange happened. The road didn't feel like a road. It felt like a tunnel. Like they were being drawn somewhere. Not driving. Ascending. Edinburgh rose ahead of them like a neon kingdom. And there it was. Room at the top. Not just a building. A beacon. Bass already leaking through the walls. They stepped inside, and everything changed. Inside the club, room 1 was old-school energy. Smiles that had survived decades. Hands clapping in perfect rhythm. Anthems that didn't age, they evolved. Room 2 was chaos. Breakbeats snapping like lightning, bodies spinning, shoes squeaking, laughter bouncing off brick walls. Room 3 was trance heaven, arms raised, eyes closed, sweat and euphoria mixing into something spiritual. He stood in the middle of it and felt it. This was the same energy from the bedroom, just bigger, wider, shared. They moved from room to room like explorers collecting moments. A random high five from a stranger. A chant starting from nowhere. A girl laughing so hard she nearly fell over. Someone shouting,
"Oh, this is what life, yo's, meant to feel like. Oh."
And he believed them. Upstairs. VIP. Not velvet ropes and arrogance. Just characters. Big personalities. Big stories. One lad claiming he once DJ'd through a power cut using pure crowd noise. Another swearing he, EO'd, discovered a secret frequency only ravers could hear. The circle opened on the dance floor. Breakdancer in the middle. Cheers rising, and without thinking. He stepped in. No routine, no plan. Just instinct. He moved, spun, nearly fell, recovered, laughed. The crowd roared anyway. And for one strange, glowing moment, he wasn't a bedroom DJ. He was part of something ancient, the tribe of rhythm, the shift. Time began to wobble. Not dangerously, just softly. Lights stretched, music thickened, faces blurred into smiles of pure energy. He felt like the entire building was breathing. In, out, bassline, like a heartbeat. And then, suddenly, silence, lights up, night over, outside, cold air again, real world returning, cars passing, normal conversations. They looked at each other.
Did that actually just happen? Ugh.
They laughed, walked back toward the hotel, still buzzing, still glowing. Inside the hotel room, madness returned. One of them insisted he'd solved the universe using hotel biscuits and a remote control. Another claimed two invisible guides, Peter Popper and Piper Piper, had explained the two roads to heaven. One road paved in ego, one road paved in rhythm. They argued about it for 20 minutes, then forgot what they were arguing about. Someone tried to open a wardrobe that wasn't there. Someone else attempted to DJ with a lamp. Pure nonsense, pure joy. Morning came quietly. Sunlight through thin curtains, head slightly heavy, but heart full. They packed up, drove home, mostly silent now, smiling. Back to the bedroom, door opens, controller still glowing, exactly as they left it. He stepped forward, pressed play, kick drum, thud, thud, thud. Same sound, but different meaning, because now he understood. The bedroom wasn't small, it was a doorway. Every mix was a portal, every bassline a map. He wasn't chasing big stages, he was building worlds. And as the drop rolled in again, he smiled. Because the night at Room at the Top? Maybe it was real, maybe it was imagination, maybe it was both. But it didn't matter, because the next journey was already loading. End of episode 1.